EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Let me shut my fan down. I got a fan going on for this motherfucker, and it's loud. On top of the fan on the PS4 because of age. All right, fellas. Defjam669 versus Sahlad. Sahlad with the #1 rushing attack in the league. He's racking up them yards with Josh Jacobs. 91, 92 speed excel, 99 overall. Balance beam, reach for it, flight train. So he's rolling. He's rolling. He's ready for the action.
Jacobs to
start the
drive, and he can only manage
nice
to
little
get a
stuff
couple.
right at the get-go.
2nd and 8 coming up. And Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think
Lod's
about
got
it
a
in
hell
those
of a
terms,
rush
but I
attack,
think what they
man,
need to do is make
gotta
some
be
sort of a
vigilant
statement
of that
early in this
shit.
game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3 and out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
4 yards on the pickup there.
He's the kind of guy that'll run it on 4 yards, you know, like 3rd and 4, he'll still
This
run it.
defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
And that's
good defense. Good defense.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Garoppolo gonna go on 4th down.
Oh, thundercut.
Before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the 1st down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. Adams, the man in motion right. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Oh, there you go. Hit that gap.
Yard up to the 49.
That felt like a trap.
You can't let him
To me,
get
like
comfortable
the opposing
back there.
front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And it's not going to be enough.
4th and 2.
Gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Ah. We had him locked up first couple plays, but that was a huge hole in there.
On 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Good job, 33. Good job, 33.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Jacobs going to try the middle.
Nice defense, 35 right there. You need a huge 3rd down fucking stop again.
More difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Now they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a third and goal. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
He just threw that blindly. He just threw that shit blindly as fuck.
His first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon.
He really likes that underneath stuff, like quick underneath. Bam. Those keep the drive alive type of fucking drop-offs, you know, check downs. I think we did a pretty good job containing that run game for the most part on that first series. We just had a lot of those tight end underneath drag routes. That was a tight end drag route. Intensely, man, the Eagles giving it to the Texans, 35-16. Looks like Cali was playing the CPU.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Washington. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Yeah, he's got a super mean defense on the line. Super mean. That thing nasty.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Jaguars at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football. 5-3 over their last. Lawrence hitting the ball.
Oh, shit.
And the Raiders pick it
Trevor
up.
Lawrence fumbled it.
No. At the 42-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the
backfield. What a hoe.
Receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Oh, there's that fall forward 1,000 yards. Bullshit.
Of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Damn, really?
Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown.
That was a huge play they gave up.
And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. From the 31, Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Tackle made there by Eric Rowe. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On second down, ETN once more. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Oh, my God.
That's going to be intercepted. The 30, 10, 5, and he
oh, sahlad.
Into the end zone, and the Raider defense
wow.
delivers a score. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On second down, ETN once more. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed
he wants
throughout
the
the
blitz
game,
right here
because
on this
that
shit.
was his longest run of this contest.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 22.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try to wait to the half,
blew that
it's
up.
probably too late. They need to get going right here.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Lawrence.
Wow, that pass rush is coming.
To this point,
I'd have no time.
Work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Yeah, I seriously do not have any time.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And Ingram holds it in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point from
I need the defense to come up big right here. We need a turnover. We need a turnover to end the second half right.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there is never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I got you. 21. Here we go.
Now Garoppolo.
There we go. Nice turnover right there, fellas.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
21.
Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A quick throw complete to Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
2nd and 4. Now Lawrence to throw. Etienne bringing in another one. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yard.
All right, we're in. Right on. We got a turnover. We got some points. Cool.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Another tote for Etienne. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Etienne up the middle. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. They get 10 more there, and I believe...
Now he's going to go all-out blitz right here, so we got to set his ass up. All-out blitz. He's going to brush it.
A handoff for Etienne, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
61, Max Fox, White.
Where's Max Fox at? Right here. That's him.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Look at me, zipper. Hey, Delta. Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. Not here.
Lawrence on third down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete.
There we go. Push it forward. Push it forward, baby.
They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And they'll run with ETN.
There we go. Push him forward. Push him forward.
As they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Once more, ETN. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. No CD.
He's telling me to go for a 2-point conversion. Man, we ain't got to panic. Still got a lot of time on the clock.
Not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me,
you know what I'm saying?
It looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Now Salad's in a good position to try to pound that rock and see if he can get, drain out the clock, some time management, you know.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Jacobs with a carry on 1st down as he'll get about 3 there before he's taken down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw is Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Here we go.
They go with Jacobs. And
hell yeah, stuffed it.
He did not. They stopped him a yard shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Stay with you, go closer.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
Hey, Alpha.
Lucky. Check it back.
A give running right, ETN. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
We're going to bring Kirk in.
On 1st down, right back to ETN. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's just me and you. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Under 10.
Here's Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Watch twist.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he is going to lose yardage here.
That didn't work.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd and 11 now. Lawrence. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
2 balls
And the
today
word I
he's
think
lost.
of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Hey.
Here we go. Fires the mic. Fires the mic.
Hey, Echo.
Mic fire. Mic fire. Time to go. Night, night.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The kick by McManus is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well.
All right, man, we got it kind of close now. We got a 21-20.
Taken at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute
Yeah,
offense
he
here,
fucking hit
Charles.
that gap.
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
103 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A good running there by Jacobs on first down as he's able to take this forward for a gain.
Yeah, he's
of
just going to
6.
pound it. He has no
This
need to
stage,
rush
that's
it.
exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
On second down, Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Here we go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
There we go. There we go. Get him out of bounds. Not very many yards.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was
a mistake,
yes,
for sure.
Without a doubt, because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down, protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball in additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Here's Jacobs from the gun.
Oh,
big. Good enough for a 1st down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Check. Check out now. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check. Fresno.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he'll go down at the 28. 139 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day.
Last chance right here, fellas. Last chance.
Just take a knee there.
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to 4th down.
Fucking beat me by a fucking point. What the fuck, man?
Timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to get the lead up to 4. And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. It's his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest. But he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know.
Oh, what the fuck are we going to do, fellas? What the fuck are we going to do?
Jaguars come to the line to start
like,
their
nah, we ain't playing that game.
Last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal.
Damn.
Anything to put put some points on the board. But this time on offense,
hell of a fucking fight, though. Hell of a fight.
They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Las Vegas, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year.
And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Damn, I threw the ball really well at Lawrence, too, man. 15 for 17. That's dialed, man, if you ask me. Yep, we didn't get our trade game. No, we did not. What's up, pal? All right, guys, that's a wrap, man. That was a pretty